Greetings. Happy Friday. This has been an exciting 24 hours for myself and the rest of the Curtis household. So after church last night, we all pile out, me and my gaggle of children, of the car. We come inside, jackets flying, shoes flying. There's no one was wearing a jacket last night. It was like 80 degrees. Hey, you get the point. But after that many hours being away, I'm going to go walk the dog because it's the right thing to do. So I go outside, I walk the dog. Now you got to keep in mind that my new house is heavily forested and ancient. Two very important factors. So we walk around the side of the house and it is dark. Like the sun hasn't shone in many an hour due to the weather and the time of day, time of night. But it was ridiculously dark. That's my point here. Plus, the sides of my house don't have lights on them, so it's really dark on the side of the house. But we went to the one side of the house. Not now. I know, I love you. I'll take care of it later. He goes right to mom. So
I've already talked to you about it.
That's what's going on, right? Now you understand. I've drawn the picture for you. So we go around this side of the house. Everything's fine. The dog does her duty. I clean up the duty because duty calls. And then she kind of makes her own path. I never know which side of the house she wants to go back to come inside. Because we always go out the back door. That's just the way we do it. So we come around the side of the house into the dark nether regions of the neighborhood, my property. And out of nowhere, so you've heard of like a ripple in time and space? That's essentially what happened. And Ellie, you know what I'm talking about. He's got the remote. He's loving it. He's so excited to have the remote control because no one's stopping him. So out of nowhere, from some unknown area, bam, a skunk. And my dog attacks because she's protecting her family. Well, she got the skunk, did one of these jobbies. Very protective. Now you might be wondering, why didn't I stop her? You got to remember, skunks are invisible. And it was nighttime. Who can combat those two things simultaneously? So she got skunked right in the face, right in the mouth, maybe the anus. I don't know. It was bad. She was skunked. So I don't enjoy the smell of skunk. It's very pungent when you're like 4 feet away from it. So of course I called my wife, said, honey, we have a problem. Our dog has been skunked. I did everything possible to stop this situation. I put my life on the line. I put me between the skunk and the dog. So I embellished some of that. But my point got across. We got to figure this out. So we make our concoction because we do our internet search. Do not use tomato paste or tomato juice or tomato soup. Apparently all that does is make your dog smell like a skunked up tomato. That sounds horrible. So we didn't do that. We did the concoction, the dish soap with the baking soda with the whatever. Rub that in. She did not start smelling better after all of that. Hosed her down. She was unenjoying it, to say the least. She's sitting over there just like terrified that maybe she's going to have to go get hosed again. Okay. So we hosed her down. Then we did the dog soapy shampoo. Cleaned her up that way. Because that's what you got to do. I've already changed my clothes twice at this point because skunks. So I've basically been a hero now for hours on end. She ends up sleeping in the garage because I'm not letting her in the house with that stank. Became apparent this morning that what we did didn't work. Well, I mean, it worked to some extent, but we needed professional help. So we took her to the groomer, took care of it. She still has a scent of skunk. So this is the problem. I have it has been insinuated that I could have done something to stop the situation. Maybe I could have seen the skunk. It was invisible. What are you gonna do? Perhaps I could have pulled her away before she attacked. She's 70 pounds. What am I gonna do? She overpowered me. And I didn't know what she was gonna do. I thought she was just protecting me. So I was, in a lot of senses, I was just letting her be a good watchdog. And then when she got the skunk in her mouth and wiggled around like crazy, I certainly wasn't gonna go rip whatever this animal or creature potentially from, I don't know, because it wasn't there a second before that, being invisible and whatnot. So anyway, it's been insinuated. There is no rest. That's the end of the story.
That's not the story.
What's the end of the story, honey?
What did you think the skunk was when you first saw it?
Invisible.
No.
Rhino.
No.
I didn't want to. I'm not gonna step in front of a rhino. I can't overpower one of those.
What did you think it was?
Thank you, Chloe. Mythical and evil, which was what?
What was
Quit
it?
laughing.
What was it?
I may have seen the white of something in the dark and thought, well, that's stupid to have a plastic bag sitting there. I'm just gonna let my dog investigate that plastic bag.